Hello, hello, hello. So I'm discussing 5 ways that we give away our power on a daily basis, and we may not even know that we're doing it, right? Number one is we assume that people are smarter than us just because they talk a good game. They may walk around very confident. They may walk around and they may be very talented in their own right for what they need to do, but we make the assumption that somehow they have more than us and that we're less prepared for the things that we're trying to create and do in our lives, right? Number two is we don't truly understand how to leverage our talents and skill sets. So we become powerless in a sense of we have all these amazing things that are inside of us, all of these tools and different aspects of who we are, but we sometimes minimize ourselves to fit in different groups and categories very, very often. So we completely underestimate and we completely do not understand the leveraging process of our talents and skill sets. Number three is we don't assert ourselves when things don't sit right with us. We walk in the room, people are talking about something in a certain way. We have an opinion about it that may be useful to the group, but we notice it's not the popular opinion. So we pull back and we don't actually share what we want to share, right? So often we get caught up in not asserting ourselves and then we start being pushed in a direction that we're not interested in going. And we're trying to figure out, oh, how did I get there? Because I wasn't asserting myself when it was necessary, right? And this is the opposite of that. Number four is we over assert ourselves. We over assert too often. It's like anybody you see online, if they're always ranting about something and going on about this, that, everybody just eventually stops listening to them, right? Because there's nothing wrong with asserting and having a problem with something or sharing information or saying, wait, I think we're taking the wrong turn there, that we need to look at this another way. But if you're doing that every 5 minutes for every single problem and you're not choosing your battles correctly, then you just seem like you're emotional and you're all over the place and nobody's going to listen to you at the end of the day, right? A few may, but you're not going to make the impact that you truly want to make, right? And number five is we fear the disapproval of others way too much in every aspect of our lives, right? We fear what we're going to look like if we fail. We fear what we're going to look like if we don't have the status that we've always had in our lives. And people see it and they say, I knew they weren't all that. We're always worried about what are other people going to think? What might they say? What might they disapprove of, right? A lot of people stay in relationships like that. They stay on jobs like that. They do all kinds of things. They get on vacations, all sorts of things, because they're so very worried about the disapproval of others. I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day.